Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Fluent English Podcast. I'm Ben. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, share this episode with your friends, and follow us so you can keep improving your English with us every week.
Yes, we share real, natural conversations that help you learn English in a fun and easy way. I'm Lisa, and today we're going to talk about one of my favorite topics, travel.
Oh yeah, I love this topic too. Traveling gives you new memories, new food, new friends, and sometimes new problems too.
Exactly. So in this episode, we're going to show you how to talk about travel experiences in English. We'll share some personal stories, funny situations, and useful expressions you can use when you talk about your adventures.
So, let's start with how to begin a travel conversation in English. A simple way is to ask, have you ever been to, or what's the best trip you've ever taken?
Right. For example, I can say, have you ever been to Japan? And then you can answer, yes, I have. I went there last year. Or, no, I haven't, but I really want to go.
Exactly. Simple and natural. By the way, have you ever been to Japan?
Actually, yes. It was one of the most amazing trips I've ever had. The food, the culture, the people, everything was incredible.
What was your favorite part?
Definitely Kyoto. The temples and the gardens were so peaceful. And the cherry blossoms, wow, they were just magical. I felt like I was in a movie.
That sounds amazing. I've never been to Japan, but it's on my bucket list. By the way, bucket list means the list of the things you want to do before you die. For example, visit Paris is on my bucket list.
Yes, and speaking of Paris, you went there, right?
I did. Paris was beautiful, but also a little bit chaotic. I remember getting lost in the subway for like 2 hours.
Oh no, what happened?
I took the wrong line 3 times, and every time I asked for help, people answered in French, very fast French. I just smiled and said, merci, and kept walking.
Classic traveler moment. That's part of the fun, getting lost and finding your way again. So let's share our favorite travel destinations. What's yours?
I'd say Italy. I fell in love with Italy the moment I arrived. The food, the art, the atmosphere, everything felt like a dream. And the pizza, oh my goodness, it was life-changing.
I know what you mean. Italian pizza is completely different from what we usually eat. Simple ingredients, but so delicious.
Exactly. I remember sitting in a small restaurant in Naples with this old man making pizza by hand. He didn't speak a word of English, but somehow we communicated with smiles, gestures, and mamma mia.
That's the beauty of travel. You realize that language is not just words. Sometimes a smile or a gesture says everything.
So true. What about you? What's your favorite destination?
Oh, that's a tough one. But I think Australia. I loved the beaches, the wildlife, and the relaxed lifestyle. Everyone was so friendly.
Did you see kangaroos?
Yes, lots of them. But I also had a scary moment. One night, a huge spider appeared in my hotel room. I screamed so loud, the neighbors probably thought I was being attacked.
Oh no, I'd have done the same. But that's definitely a story to remember. Okay, let's talk about some funny or unexpected travel stories. Everyone has at least one.
Oh, yes. Once, when I was in Thailand, I accidentally ordered something very spicy. I mean, extremely spicy. I thought I was going to cry. My face turned red, and the waiter just smiled and said, "Spicy good?" I couldn't even answer.
That's hilarious. I had a similar experience in Mexico. I asked for a little spice, and they gave me salsa that could probably start a fire.
Sometimes those little mistakes become the best memories.
Absolutely. I also remember once missing my flight because I was too busy taking pictures at the airport. I was having fun with my camera, and suddenly I heard, "Final call for Flight 42." I ran like crazy, but it was too late.
Oh no, what did you do?
I stayed at the airport hotel and turned it into a mini vacation. It was actually quite nice. Sometimes the best adventures are the ones you don't plan.
So true. I think every traveler learns to be flexible and laugh at the unexpected. Let's share some useful phrases you can use when talking about your travel experiences in English.
Good idea. So here are some examples. I traveled to, I spent 2 weeks in, the best part of the trip was, one funny thing that happened was.
And if you want to ask about someone else's trip, you can say, "Where did you go? How long did you stay? What was your favorite part? Did anything funny happen?"
Exactly. Simple and natural questions that make the conversation flow.
And don't forget expressions like, "It was unforgettable. It was a once-in-a-lifetime experience. I'll never forget that moment." These are great for describing emotional memories.
Yes. And if you're talking about future travel, you can say, "I'm planning to visit. I'd love to go to. My dream destination is."
Nice. Those expressions help you sound more fluent and natural when you talk about travel.
You know, one of the best parts of traveling is how much you learn about yourself.
Totally. You face challenges, you meet people, you see different ways of life. You realize how big and beautiful the world is.
And you start to appreciate the little things, like a quiet morning at home or a meal cooked by your mom after being away for a while.
Yes! After a long trip, I always feel grateful for the comfort of my own bed.
Me too. But still, I can't wait to pack my bags again. There's always something new to discover.
Exactly. And learning English makes travel even better. You can talk to people from all over the world and really connect.
That's so true. So if you're listening to us right now, keep practicing your English. Every new word you learn can take you one step closer to your next adventure.
Well, I think that's all for today's episode. We hope you enjoyed our travel stories and learned some new expressions to talk about your own adventures.
Yes, and don't forget to subscribe. Share this episode with your friends and follow us for more fun English conversations every week.
Thanks for joining us on the Fluent English podcast.
See you next time, and safe travels, everyone!